Hello everybody, hello, and welcome. We are going to be taking a look at the new Path of Exile 2. I think they call them leagues, season, update, expansion. I don't know what the hell it's called, man. They added the Druid. It's been a minute since I've played this. I played this obviously right when it came out. And actually those streams were like very successful, strangely enough. But yeah, played the game right when it came out and I really liked it. I logged 80 hours in it on the launch of the early access, and since then, I will be honest, I haven't played it at all. I haven't touched it. It's been a very long time since I've actually played it, but this was the class that I was the most interested in out of all of the pre-release content that they had showed. I was just very excited for Druid. Druid is kind of my favorite class in most ARPGs. It's my favorite class in Last Epoch. It's my favorite class in Diablo 4. I just really like the Druid class, not because I'm a furry. Although I will, I know I won't beat the allegations, but I swear that's not why. It just kind of, a lot of the time, coincides with the play style that I like. I like a slow, very hard-hitting, beefy play style. And typically there's like a bear or some giant monster that you can, you know, turn into, that allows you to do big heavy hits and be kind of slow, and that's my jam. I like that, you know, great sword type of play style. And so yeah, I've always kind of gravitated towards Druid. You know, in Diablo it's turning into a bear. In Last Epoch you can turn into all sorts of like crazy horseshit in that game, and I'm gonna be going with the bear build on here as well. Definitely my most played class in this game is the warrior. I really like the warrior, even though it's like the worst class. Like, everybody that actually plays this game is always like, oh my god, bro, it's so terrible. Like, warrior is so bad, it's so slow, it doesn't feel good. I've kind of always, like, it's the class I put the most time into because, like I said, I like the slow, hard-hitting class. So yeah, they have changed a ton of shit since I've played. I think as of now, they've added 2 new like acts or chapters for the campaign. Obviously, they've added Druid with this one. I think like 2 updates ago or something like that, they added another class, which is a spear class. I don't remember what that's called, like the Amazon or the Huntress or something. But yeah, let's get into it. The default league. I'm not going to be playing hardcore, solo self-found, none of that horse shit. Oh, and look at this. They've got a whole new screen. So we've got Ranger, Warrior, Druid, Witch, Mercenary, Monk, Huntress, and Sorceress. So I think it was, maybe I'm misremembering, but wasn't it Ranger, Warrior, Witch, Mercenary, Monk, Sorceress? I think that was the... Oh, Witch? Witch and Sorceress, they're like the same? Interesting. So I think Huntress, this is the spear one that they added after I had, like, way after I had stopped playing. Of course, we're gonna do Druid. Everyone's gonna do Druid, I feel like. The wrath of the wild and the mind of a man, with the ruthlessness of both, I've weathered more than most could fathom, and I will have my vengeance. Look at that bear. Ooh, look at this goddamn bear. You can do a werewolf if you're furry. You can do a goddamn dragon. It's a wyvern, but, you know. Lasting destruction. The wrath of the earth is not easily distilled. The storming sky and fractured earth will not relent until your foes are dead. This is pretty cool. Like a caster type of druid is pretty neat. Nature's bounty. The full might of the wilds is yours to command as you see fit. Wing and claw, fire and stone, root and vine. You can like put down plants, and then you can water your plants, and then your plants go like wacky mode on dudes. Which just sounds hilarious, but I'm probably just gonna be turned into a bear and slamming shit. But yeah, let's get into it. Bare necessities. No! Somebody took it! Just. Come on! Come on, bro. Only. Alright. Took my goddamn name! This is horseshit! This is horseshit! They can't do this to me! I'm not even that late. This just came out today. This just came out like, I don't know when today, like 4 hours ago or something, 5 hours ago. Wazda. Only freaks.
Oh, seems that Dreyarch's not done with me yet.
Oh my god, is he Scottish? Are we Scottish maxing right now?
You're alive. I'm glad to see another living soul.
Oh, I've got problems of my own to tend.
What? You just leave me to die?
Ah, nay, lad. Now speak. What befell ye?
Oh, first ones bless you. The miller went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness plaguing our men. I was fixing to go after him until that bloody thing got to me first. Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate it if you could...
Oh, look out, dude. Oh my god. He's fucking dead. This guy sucks.
Clearfell. Find the miller.
Not natural, this. Air's gone sour.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Whoa, cool. Call down a shocking bolt of lightning. Neato. Can't wait to turn into a bear. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. This shit's loud. I need to turn this down. Sound. We'll just probably turn this down a little. We could turn the dialogue up a little. And the music up a little. Oh, there we go. Much better. Boots. Without the fur. Channeling a talisman. Hi, Kenzie. What the hell does this do? Physical damage. Critical hit chance. Attacks per second.
The beast still waits within.
Swap to your second weapon, left click, or by pressing X. Pick up the item. Select talismans let you shapeshift into powerful animal forms. Right now you can select from bear or werewolf form. You can change this at any time. What the hell? Select bear form. Oh!
Not man, not beast, but both.
Oh my god, each form grants a basic attack skill. Use it now with a right click. Maul. Shapeshift into a bear, rake enemies with your claw, generating rage. Oh, look at me! I'm a goddamn bear! I'm so cute! I'm adorable. That's right. Ooh. Oh, it's bear mode. We're bear maxing. And then if I left click, oh, if I left click, I turn into a freaking person and cast the lightning. Okay, that's awesome. So smooth. Volcano. Uplift a volcano from the earth, damaging enemies standing on it, releasing a spray of molten projectiles. While the volcano persists, slamming it will cause another projectile spray. Channeling this skill for longer makes the initial eruption more violent, but does not affect subsequent projectile sprays.
Feels familiar somehow.
Left click. Left click. Okay. I can make a volcano? Oh! Basically like what my booty hole looks like after I have Chipotle, bro. Like, if I were to pop some squats and, you know, get the, what's it called again? Prolapse. The prolapsed anus I had back in the day, you know, from squatting too much. And then I were to have some freaking Chipotle, it would look exactly like that. Okay, these things are just, like, not hitting me. What's my role look like when I'm a bear? A fucking bear? Whoa. I just I'm running. Whoa, I can run? What the hell? Yo, I can freaking run if I hold down the roll button. There's no, it doesn't seem like there's any cooldown or anything on the rolls anymore. Interesting. Checkpoints replenish your life and mana and flasks. If you die, you can respawn at the last active checkpoint. Beware, as monsters respawn with you. Okay. Okay. Just a bear, bro. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Ow. Yo. Almost just got murdered. I forgot. This game kind of hard. I gotta dodge dudes. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Yo. I'm already getting owned. That on? Energy shield? An evasion rating? Okay. So, seems like I'm not an armor character. Supposed to be like energy shields and evasion. Alright. Sure. I like that it seems like I can like run. Almost like there's a freaking sprint in the game now. It's kind of cool. Definitely improves like the movement speed. Square up. Uh-oh. Jesus. Oh. Square up, pussy. Yeah, you like that? You fucking like that? Oh. I don't know what rage does, but I'm getting it. Uh-oh. I love how the bear's like glowing more and more the more rage I build up. Actually sick. Square up. Oh. Oh, you missed. Get bear moded, Stinky. Ooh. I was rewarded a smoking pipe helmet attachment microtransaction. What? Oh, Jesus. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot about the skill tree. I'm not gonna lie. Shit just flashbanged me. Armor and energy shield for damage. What does this do? What does this attack do? Right click for more information. What's it count as? AoE lightning. This is shapeshift bear AoE melee strike. How do I read this? Rage grants 1% more attack damage per 1 rage gained to a maximum of 30. By default, you lose 1 rage every 0.2 seconds. Rage loss is paused for 4 seconds upon gaining rage or after taking damage. Only one hit every 0.5 can cause you to gain rage. Okay. So I'm looking for Shapeshift, Bear, AoE, Melee, Strike. I mean, that's his attack. Attack counts, right? Regen health. More damage. Where's this go? More armor. More energy shield. Mana. Increase armor. Armor applies to elemental damage. Faster start of energy shield recharge. 5 to strength. Yo. A random element. Skill effect duration. Stun threshold. Increased AoE. Okay. Interesting. Freeze and chill. Energy recharge while shape. Oh, yeah. That's right. There's a search bar. Shape. All right. So shape shifting shit. Looks like it's over this way. Oh, yeah. Skill speed. Oh, yeah. Okay, we want to go this way. Anything just for bear? Bear. Oh. Hide of the bear. Bear's roar. Okay, so either way, we want to like path down here, it looks like. So we want to go to the left. Slam. Area? So this is like AoE stuff over here. Okay. All right, I think we pass here. We maybe pick up some stuff here, and then we head like over here. Plotted. Beep, boop, 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 beep, beep. Plotted. It's been plotted. Figured it out. Now we're gaming. Yo, I heard they added boobies to the game. There's boobies. I don't know if that's TOS. I don't know if it's okay for me to show boobies. But we've got boobies.
This is no stronghold. Wouldn't he stand up to a stiff breeze?
Friendly's the name. You're skilled with the violence, if what you did out there in the riverbanks is any sign. Another refugee from the Count's justice, I take it. Well, have no fear. This place is something of a hideaway for many of us now, and we could sorely use your skills in these dark times. I'll smith for you what I can, if you're willing to bend your violence toward our defense.
Uncut skill
There's a
gem.
beast of particular dark power stalking us out in the felling. It moves unseen under the dirt and attacks without warning. We can't leave the walls to find... Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it.
Okay, I've played this part.
Anything takes
So,
your fancy.
what's this guy sell? Talisman. +2 to the level of all melee skills. W. Huge. Absolutely massive. I want it. I need it now. $306. Oh, mate, I'll be coming back, but it'll probably be gone, won't it? Lightning resist. Just armor. I gotta check this talisman. 41%. Yo. W. Okay. You can have this. How do I quickly sell? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do I even care about this? I'm not gonna use a goddamn quarterstaff when I look like a dweeb.
That'll be useful.
I told me useful. We got movement speed. Oh my, yo, did they finally cave? No, they didn't. Okay. For a moment I had hope that they would have finally caved and just made it so there's always increased movement speed on boots, because like I remember playing this game right when it came out and I was like, every single boot should have increased movement speed. And it definitely looks more common now. But yeah, I remember seeing that and being like, dude, everything should have every single thing should just have better movement speed. I will say that it seems like the items are better. Could be copium. It's been a long time since I've played, but it does seem like the items are better. Surprisingly. This is just a goddamn... Oh, spears. Okay. All right.
Seems he's the only thing holding this place together.
What do we got? Furious Slam. Shapeshift into bear, AoE, melee, slam, say less. Shapeshift into a bear, slam the ground with great force, causing a pair of shockwaves. Can spend rage to create a large... Wait, if I click on it, I see the video, right?
Furious Slam pounds the ground with your front paws, dealing damage
Hell
twice
yeah.
to enemies caught by both. If you have enough rage, it will spend some to make much larger, more powerful slams. It will also leave behind jagged ground to slow enemies.
Cool. This is a werewolf. Who cares? Ewy. What is this?
Entangle grows gnarled roots which attach vines to nearby enemies, damaging and slowing them. Entangle.
Kind of neat. I mean, obviously I go slam. Duh. Come on and slam. Put it on my E. So then I put down the volcano and then I slam and it should blow up the volcano. Sounds like a thing.
Welcome to the camp of the lost. I can own all this big. I fear this land.
I'm so...
To bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye? Goodbye.
She
Goodbye.
wears her sorrow like a second skin.
Okay. I forgot I bought stash tabs. It's like, huh? I got so much inventory space, but no, it makes sense. I bought shit. I'm so ready. Bear mode. Oh, bear versus dog. I'm about to show him what's up. That's right. That's right. That's why I'm not a furry. I do this. Oh no, I didn't assign it. I didn't assign it to a key. I thought I did. I forgot to assign it to a key. There we go. Now I've got it. I'm gonna get the slamming. Just about to slam these fools. I don't wanna waste my rage. I am the storm that is approaching. So they didn't even explain this to me. I don't know if this is a new mechanic or something, but you definitely did not used to be able to like run fast like this. I don't know if this is just like a thing that the bear can do or what, but it's nice. I can zoom. All my rage is gone. Oh, fuck. Ow. I haven't even slammed yet. I don't want to waste it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's get all these homies. Yeah. Come around the volcano. And then slam. Ooh. I don't think it did anything. To be honest, I don't think it did anything. I feel like maybe the energy shield is better, but I don't really know. The interesting thing is, it's like I kind of always want to be fighting. I don't want to spend any time just being chilling. Else I lose my rage. Oh! Yo, I got owned. All right, there's quite a delay. Oh, coming out of the dodge. Jesus. Oh. Bit of a delay on casting the E as well. I think that shapeshift speed will be really nice. They're telling me how to heal, bro. They think I don't know how to heal. Look at the delay on that, bro. Straw sandals. Give me the bloody straw sandals. Oh, I remember these wolves fucked me up when I first started. Put another point in damage. Good to see you still get fucking nothing out of chess. W. I hate getting loot. Oh, there we go. Oh. Back to the 7 view shorts. Hey, well, you know what? If it's any consolation, Kenzie, just like you're one of my 7 views, I'm one of your 7 views. I had your stuff in mind. And I think I even liked it. I don't know if I saw the newest one. The fuck is this? Sacrifice the monsters. Oh?
The light flickers to life.
Investigate the beacon. Activate 5 additional beacons. What the fuck? What? I have to bring more enemies over here? Activate 5 additional beacons. Okay. Interesting. It's a normal item to a magic item. Okay. Did you guys come with me? Bro, they're so slow. Come with me, children. I have something to show you. It's magical. Trust. It's great. You're gonna love it, you fools.
Blood for blood.
I think it's maybe different beacons. I don't know for sure though. Come on, child. This is what I do, by the way. I lure the children to my basement, and then I get them just like this. Come on, come on. Yeah. Perfect. You fool. 2.5k views on one short, 1.3k on another. Yeah, I didn't know that they added Michael in GTA Online. I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't think I'm ready to fight this chick. Just a skill issue. We'll be fine. Oh, we win these. Don't worry, we win these. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. You eat this fucking head. Delicioso. Inventory full. What if I don't want to use my inventory yet, though? Hell yeah. Gloves. Hell yeah. He's in the introduction in like one mission? Only really like one mission in the introduction. Oh, hey. Still kind of neat to see him, you know, show up. Where'd that guy go? Is this guy?
How's the clear? Take a look.
His new stuff, right? Yeah, he does. Damn it. Yo, 2 to 3 physical damage. 2 attacks. W. I want it. But I'm poor. I'm a little brokey. So if I remember right, the first boss is I'll
find some use for that.
the first boss is ice, if I remember right. Alright, we're gonna see if it's worth identifying. So this is worth 25 right now. So it's actually kind of valuable. This is worth 8. Okay. Went up to 14. Not worth. Not worth it all. This has been the worst deal in history.
That'll be useful.
All right. You know, you live and you learn, really. You can have dogs? Dogs other than the one dog? Terry? Or whatever the fuck the one dog's name is. I don't remember what his name was. Oh, you can even run... Oh, you can even run as a person. So I guess it's not a druid thing. I guess this is like just a new mechanic or something that they added. Uncut skill gem. I don't really feel like I need any of these skills. I guess I could use Entangle. I mean, doesn't seem terrible.
I have received reports of a number of villagers hiding at the Clearfell logging site. Travel there and convey my order to return. Anyone refusing my authority should be considered a traitor and a criminal. Deal with them as you see fit.
And they're traveling through Clearfell to the Grellwood. Okay. Actually, I think the Mud Burrow. There's a black pug. Oh my god! This gets you your first support gem, I think, which
Tunnels of mud and
is good.
filth. Aye, this reeks of the Devourer's lair.
It reeks of the Devourer's lair. I've been poisoned. Ow. Yeah, you like that, bitch? Or sit down, laddie. It's real bear hours. I'ma give you the 1 tour. The what for? Ya fucking cunts. Whoa. Gather up, laddies. Volcano. Entangle. Bear. All the elements. Volcano. And fucking roots. I never knew what hit them. Flying through. Eviscerating me enemies. Uh-oh. Vile nest. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, you better run, you fuck. We can't. Scary, isn't it? Oh, he's fucking terrified. Oh, shite. Oh, he's fucking me. Oh, you're stunned now, you greasy wanker. Oh, shit. I'm getting hit by the fucking vines. I thought they were on me side. Vine attack. Fuck him up. Fucking Minjin. Ooh. Sit down. Yeah, we can. Oh, we got a fucking rare. We got a rare. Wally, I mean me bear. Oh, fuck yeah. Say less. So do I have to use a talisman in order to use this skill? I actually have no idea. Requires 11 strength. Do I have 11 strength? How do I look at my stuff? See? Oh, I have 11 strength. We gotta identify this. 15 to life, 7 to dexterity, 10% fire, 1.4 per second. Level 5 though. Okay. So I think I just won't have maybe my melee? I don't know. Let's try it out. +2 to all melee. Some won't work if I swap. Okay, so I literally cannot use the slam. You hate to see it. That would be crazy damage. Be fucking crazy damage. I can level up my skill.
Furious slam pounds the ground with.
Put it in me slam. How do you guys feel about me talking like this for the entirety of the stream? I think it's fucking Minjin. Big fan.
Soulless wretch.
Fucking Minjin. I still don't know if Minjin is a good thing or a bad thing or like a slur. I have no idea. All I know about it is from the video. And it's probably not a good thing to just repeat things that you've seen in a video, but at the same time, it's funny, so, you know. Not like any Scottish people or whatever even watch the content, so it's fine.
A druid knows to travel light.
Oh, Jesus! Reminds me of Mimir, please stop. Yeah, because there's like this old ass video on the internet. Where this girl, I think it's a girl, it's like this little girl and she's talking about she's talking about Calypso. I think it was Calypso, like lemonade? She's like, this Calypso lemonade's fucking Minjin. fucking minion. She just keeps saying that. And then she throws it into the air. Or he, I don't know. They throw it into the air. And then it fucking like hits the ground and explodes. Can they carry anymore? I'll be back. Minion. Fucking minion. I need the guy in the fucking town to identify all this horse shit. It's actually a good hammer for you know, another playthrough. If I want to go through as another warrior.
Now this one.
Oh yeah, support gem, baby. Maul. Rapid attack. It grants 3 rage on hit. Could make it do fire. I could go into a full like fire. Look at this. We can look at everything. Breaks armor. Boosts its physical at the expense of all other. Could do more physical. We could just go full physical instead of like doing the fire thing. In a British slang, mingin means disgusting, ugly, dirty, or very poor quality, often related to a bad smell. Like, you're mingin, mate. Go take a shower. Or something very unattractive. Wow, interesting. Okay. That is interesting. Supported skills cause an aftershock when they deal damaging other enemies within 1.5 meters. It's kind of cool. Fucking minion. I do like the idea of it going faster. Oh wait, this is for Maul. I wasn't even looking at Slam. Silly me. Ancestrally boosted. Yeah, this generating more rage would be good. What's the ancestrally boosted do? 30% more damage, 25%. Target 2 additional enemies. Current skills cannot be ancestrally boosted. Ancestrally boosted attacks count as being empowered. Hell yeah. Ancestrally boost me, baby. Alright, look at my skills. Not that. J. Elemento P. Fuck. B. Alright, I have no idea how to look at my skills. Remember the Mafia 2 stream when you're just repeating Italian racial slurs? Dude, it was so insightful though, wasn't it? Like, we learned so many new slurs. It was great. Are you gonna try and tell me that it wasn't like amazing learning all those new slurs? Because it was great. We will stash those so then they'll be worth more when we sell them. Fucking minion. We'll be able to put this on. I know most of them. That doesn't fucking surprise me at all. They're fuzz talk with it. tuned in for a couple weeks or more, not sure what you're currently cycling between. Yeah, man, I mean, you could just check the channel. Probably the easiest way to see. I mean, I play a lot of shit, so just going to the live section of the channel. Probably give you all the info. Whoa, that looks sick. Completely changed how that looks now. That looks really cool. But yeah, I've played some Arc Raiders. I basically play it all, man. Very rare that a new game comes out and I don't, you know, it's not on my radar or I don't play it. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool looking. I don't know what color it is, but it's really cool. A bunch of crystals and stuff pop out now.
Another of those things.
Another of those things. Whoa.
That's two of them.
We're doing it. So is this going to be in every area in this act, maybe? Never really occurred to me to go seek out the past lives, to be honest. There you go. Just blew your mind. There is a reason why I catalog every single stream I do. So that way, if anybody, you know, wants to see me play a specific game or something like that, and I've already played through it, they can very easily find it. There's a whole search feature on the channel and everything, so you can search for any of the games. I always put the name of the game in the title, so it'll come up really easy. I've got, you know, like 3,000 videos and live streams and shit like that, so it can be, you know, I play a lot of stuff. Can I ask your opinion on Arc Raiders? It's fine. It's probably like the 4th or best extraction shooter I've played. You know, I've played Escape from Tarkov since 2017, you know, so the genre is a little bit tired for me and a little bit stale. But it's fine. I really don't like the game solo. I think it's like turbo boring, but playing with friends is a good time. But yeah, I've played the game solo like twice, and both times it was just like super not enjoyable for me. So like not 2 raids, but like 2 sessions, and yeah, I just found it like criminally boring. Everybody way too nice for my liking. I think it's cool though that like console players and stuff like that are finally getting a taste of extraction shooters and finally like getting into a genre like that, because I know I think like you console gamers, not you specifically, Foxtrot, I don't know if you're on console or PC, but just like console players in general, I think they really only have Hunt Showdown, and I remember somebody telling me on console that it never even got like a modern console version. So they're playing at like 30 FPS or something, like it never got updated. I don't know if that ever changed. Hopefully it did. But yeah, I think it was just really Hunt Showdown, and I think Delta Force recently came out on console not too long ago. Like Delta Force is fine. had the same feeling about Tarkov. It's played out. It was enjoyable for a couple years off and on. I'm finally over it. Need fresh titles. Yeah, that's just how I feel in general about extraction shooters, you know? It's like battle royales, right? It's like battle royales were cool when it was PUBG, and then Fortnite was cool before people started building the Eiffel Tower the moment that they got fucking shot a single time. And then, you know, like Apex was fun for a while. Warzone was fun, like during COVID. But it's like played out. Right? Like now I see a battle royale and I'm just like, oh god, dude. Another one, you know? And for me that's how it is with extraction shooters now. It's definitely getting to that point where it's like I've played so many extraction shooters. And you know, Arc Raiders doesn't really do anything particularly interesting in the extraction shooter genre. So for me, it's not like the craziest game or anything. It's a really good, it's a solid game. But yeah. I was hoping though, you know, with how much people like hyped it up on the server slam and stuff, like I was hoping that it would manage to capture like the fun and intensity of like Escape from Tarkov when I first started playing Tarkov. I was really like excited for that. I was like, oh man, I might finally feel alive again. You know, because that's one thing Tarkov does, man. Tarkov, like, it gets your adrenaline going. And when you first start playing it and stuff, you have all that gear fear. You find something that's like a high value item. You're like, oh my god. Like, I need to get out alive. Your palms are sweaty. Your hands are shaking mom spaghetti. But, I never got that a single time in Arc Raiders. I think I have about like 25 hours in Arc Raiders at this point. I'm like level 30. So like I've played a very solid amount of the game for sure. Obviously not as much as some people. Like some people just have went crazy on the game. But I think it's a really good like baby's first extraction shooter. And it's way more casual. And the 9 to 5 dads that, you know, formerly their safe haven for gaming was like Helldivers. I think it's a really good game for them. Because they can make progress in meaningful time, and like they don't have to feel like they're, you know, so much of their life is getting squandered away, or they're losing tons of progress or something like that. Like I know a lot of people feel when it comes to extraction shooters. So I think it's very nice for those people, but for me, I prefer like other genres. To both the vertical short style and 16:9 concurrently, or is that too much of a burden? I do that. That's what the Twitch is for.
What have we got? What would you like?
Yeah, I'm always live at the same time on Twitch, and Twitch is 16:9.
Till next time.
16:9 streams are just terrible on YouTube, which is why I don't do it on YouTube. They're like really, really bad on YouTube. They don't show up in the algorithm whatsoever, and they don't usually get sent out to subs or anything. On top of that, they are riddled with ads, and there is currently no ads on if you're watching on mobile, at least there's no ads on shorts format streams, which is the main reason I do it. so viewers can have an uninterrupted experience. Don't do Twitch. I watch loads of YouTube 16:9, but I'm premium YouTube. Yeah, there you go. That's the thing. If you're not premium YouTube, it's typically 3 unskippable 15 to 30-second ads every 20 to 25 minutes on 16:9 live streams. It's terrible viewing experience for people. And most of my viewers, I think 2% of my viewers have YouTube Premium. Maybe a bit less. Last time I checked, it was about 2%. So 98% of my viewers, I don't want them just bombarded with ads. It's the same reason why over on Twitch, I have my channel marked as like adult, not safe content, because all of that stuff like gets less ads. To try and, you know. So I try and make it as viewable as an experience for you guys. I was very excited when YouTube recently introduced the new type of streaming where it will stream in 16:9 full landscape for people that want that. And then it's supposed to stream in the vertical for people that want that. But of course, knowing YouTube, they fucked it incredibly. Disastrous launch. And it literally does not do that. It is impossible to watch those streams in the vertical format. If you click on the stream from the channel or you click on the link or anything, it just instantly makes it 16:9 for people. The only way to actually see the vertical stream is if you're doom scrolling and it comes into your thing. But the moment you want to chat, you click your join stream, boom, it puts you into 16:9. On top of that, they gave us no way as content creators to customize the layout of the vertical version. All it does is just take this much of your screen from the middle. There is no way to set up. You would think it's like, okay, vertical and horizontal. I can set up the vertical format and I can set up the horizontal format. Exactly like I have right now, where I have the vertical format set up like this for YouTube, and then I have the horizontal for Twitch. Nope. They don't let you customize both of them at all. You can only customize the 16:9. So you get the no face cam, like the people that are scrolling that see it in their vertical feed, they get no face cam whatsoever for the stream. And for a good like half of games out there, it looks terrible because they just randomly select a section of the screen to see and you can't see anything. So yeah, it's unless they like change that, which they should, and make it so as content creators we can create a vertical and a landscape version of the same stream, and then as viewers you guys can opt into watching either one of those streams. I'm just gonna stick with the vertical format because, like I said, 98% of my viewers do not have YouTube Premium, and I don't want them bombarded with ads. And then yeah, on top of that, your streams do not show up in the algorithm at all. Your streams only go out to like a very small amount of the people that are subbed to you. Whereas if you do vertical, you end up not only going out to like any of your subs if they start doom scrolling, but you also go out to anybody else that's doom scrolling. So like even just from like a numbers perspective, it's also much worse, which I don't care about the numbers, but I care about having the most viewable experience, and that's why I do what I do, you know? That is why we have, like, for anybody that wants the 16:9 and they really want a 16:9 experience, we have the Twitch stream. It's kind of like the only way I can do it the way that I do it. And also, unfortunately, YouTube removed the ability to customize how often ads show up. Coincidentally, they removed that when they added the vertical and the landscape, the vertical and horizontal streaming form. They coincidentally removed our ability as content creators to customize how much ads. Previously, I could set it. So, like, there would be only one ad break every, like, 2 hours. And that's what I had it set to. So that way, even if I did stream 16:9, people wouldn't be getting that many ads. It's still, unfortunately, the same, like, 3 unskippable ads, which is really cringe. But it would only happen once every, like, 2 hours. Then they had changed it so you couldn't set custom times. And you could only select multiple times an hour, a couple times an hour, or 1 time an hour. So I set it to 1 time an hour. And then, now they've set it to where literally you can just turn on ads or not. That's it. So, like, there is no way to customize it at all anymore. So, surprise to literally no one. Common YouTube L. Highly common YouTube L. It's a bummer, man. Trust me, I wish that I could just stream both and the people that wanted to watch landscape could watch landscape. I mean, you're talking to a dude that has a $5,000 super PC and 2 GB per second internet. There's nothing I would love more than to be able to stream to you guys in 4K 60 FPS, because my PC and internet is more than capable of it, and have like an insanely good looking stream. But I just can't, you know? I can't, because how it is, like, there's no point in streaming in the high quality, because, like, in order to do that, you have to stream 16:9, and then people are just bombarded with ads, and then they don't want to watch streams, which, like, I totally understand. It's why most people don't use Twitch, is because of the ads. So, like, trust me, I get it, man. I'm not a Twitch viewer either. Especially when you're talking about a live format. It's supposed to be as close to one-to-one engagement as possible. And there's nothing worse than, like, you put in a comment, and then there's a fucking ad break, and you have no idea, you know, what the streamer just said or whatever. Like, you gotta bother with trying to rewind. I mean, it's a terrible experience, man. Yeah, most people will not pay for YouTube. Doesn't matter how much they watch YouTube. Most people just have it in their brains of YouTube is a free service. No way I will pay for it. On Twitch, it's a little bit different, right? Because, like, Twitch, you get, you know, a lot of people have Amazon Prime, so they end up getting Twitch Prime as a result. And that's how I would suspect most people have Twitch Prime. But yeah, it's unfortunate, dude. If I couldn't have YouTube Premium, I'm not sure I would ever view anything on the platform. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind ads. I really don't when it comes to videos, because it's really not that big of a deal to me. I don't have a problem supporting content creators that I enjoy. I think that, you know, it's fine if they make some money off of me. And like I said, it's a video, so it doesn't really matter. But when it comes to a live stream, that's where I really don't like the ads popping up, because I do think it is kind of like fundamentally against the entire point and allure of a live stream, is to have these things blocking it, right? Like, imagine you're watching a live football game and, you know, it's like a very pivotal part of the match, and then ads just pop up. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, we're supposed to wait for the ad break. You know what I mean? It ruins the entire game then. Because, like, now you're not seeing what the fuck is happening. Or, like, you're watching a stand-up comedian or something, and they're giving their whole thing, and then out of nowhere, an ad pops up in the middle of their thing, and they still keep going because it's live, and then you come back, and, like, they've already told the entire setup, and then all you hear is the punchline, and it's not funny at all anymore. Because you didn't hear any of the setup for the fucking joke. It's like, you know, there's certain things that having ads appear without everything stopping and waiting for the ads to finish is just much worse. I think all live content is kind of like that. Listen to a lot of YouTube videos that the ads were wasting so much of my time I had to cave in and pay for it. I can never go back to ads now. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. Yeah. And a lot of people, like, if you think about it from the perspective of I am putting this much time into a thing, I don't mind paying, you know, to not have the ads. I feel like a lot of people watch more, like, at least for me, I watch way more YouTube than I watch Netflix or Crunchyroll or HBO or Hulu or any of that, right? I don't really watch normal shows, but I do watch a lot of YouTube. So, like, from that perspective, I can totally see it. But it doesn't change the fact that, like I said, the vast majority of people, they see YouTube as a free service and only as a free service. You know? So, it is what it is. I think right now, it's the best thing about streaming in the shorts format is that you don't have ads. That's my favorite thing about it. That seems to be... What the fuck? That's a bug! Ugh! There's a goddamn little bug that landed on my microphone. Little flying boy. I think I just murdered him. I don't know where he went. Flicked him with the force of God. Hopefully he's dead. I don't know where he went. Jesus. Freaked the hell out of me. It's because I left my window open all night because it was hot. But yeah.
Go mad beast!
What's the most demanding recent game on my PC graphics wise? Probably Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 just because it ran like shit. It was just a terrible port. I'll leave streams if there's more than a single ad every half hour. Yeah, fishing, I mean, YouTube really... They've sent several emails to us right now. That said, like, to content creators, that they are really trying to put... like, figure out a way to put ads into shorts live streams. So, like, unfortunately, it's coming, man. Like, they're really trying to find a way to put ads into short streams for mobile users. So, when that happens, it's like none of us will have any say in the matter. And once it does happen, that's probably when I'll go back to streaming 16:9, because the main allure of me streaming shorts is a better viewing experience for you guys without ads. So, like, if there's going to be ads anyway, and they're going to be as frequent, I may as well just stream in the higher quality, better looking stream. Trying to have a conversation when you get like 20 ads in 30 minutes is so hard. Yeah. I mean, that's what Oscar always says. He primarily watches the stream on his PC. And if you're watching on PC or on a console, even if it's a short stream, you get ads. That was something that that was a change they made, I think, like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, something like that. It didn't used to be the case. It used to be that, like, no matter what platform you're on, if you're watching a shorts live stream, you get no ads. But then they changed it. So now if you're watching on console, you're watching on a smart TV, Chromecast, whatever, even if it's a short stream, you'll still get ads. So screw the ads. I'm YouTube Premium, so a percentage of my monthly payment gets divvied up across the accounts I watch. I shoot super chats to channels I watch. Yeah, no, it's totally valid. I'm just speaking like from a free perspective. Like, I don't mind the idea of ads on videos, you know. 80% of the data used on my phone is from YouTube. I pay for premium, and I for sure will never go back to regular YouTube. Yeah, that's valid, man. It's totally valid. I don't pay for premium personally, but that's just because I don't really do monthly subscriptions to anything. I just like buy stuff. I don't know if you could just like buy a year of YouTube Premium or something like that, but the stuff that I watch on YouTube is just like relaxation videos primarily. Like my YouTube Rewind, it was like over 90% of the content I watched on YouTube for the year. It's just relaxation stuff. It's ASMR, it's rain sounds, it's stuff like that. So like, I don't mind the ad at the beginning, because then I'm just gonna have my phone sitting there for 8 hours or whatever playing fucking rain sounds. So like, I don't really mind the ads at the beginning. But yeah, when the day comes when they add shorts or ads to shorts format, you probably won't see me anymore, except the Discord. It'll be sad to see you go, man, but it's gonna be happening soon. It's gonna be happening very soon, dude. But it'll be very sad to see you go. But I get it, you know? No hard feelings or anything for me. I totally understand. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh. You die, woman. Yippee!
One less curse upon this land.
As a top, how often are ads supposed to play on PC for shorts format streams? I have no idea. I have no idea. Like I said, I can literally show you guys the screen. I can show you. So you cannot change it anymore. So this is what it looks like. Literally just monetization. You either turn all monetization on or you have all monetization off. This is it. This is the only option you have as a content creator. Previously, you used to be able to determine like, oh, I want some of this monetization on. I want some of this monetization off. I want to roll ads every like 2 hours. It's literally just on or off. They changed it. This is the only thing that it doesn't tell you how often ads are going to play. It doesn't tell you anything. It allows you to like manually put in ads. I don't know why you would want to, I guess, but like, oh, I guess you can delay ads. I don't know how often. Wait, can I just keep clicking this? No. Okay. That would be kind of OP. So I can like delay ads for 10 minutes, it looks like, or I could insert an ad right here, but that's it. Like I could delay them for 10 minutes. That's all. They completely gutted all of the control content creators used to have over it. Like you used to be able to really fine tune how often you wanted ads to play and stuff like that. And now you just have no control over it. It really sucks. It's probably like my least favorite thing that they've changed. Yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of Spotify, so I do have Spotify Premium. I think it's like literally one of my only monthly things. Like even Game Pass, I just buy manually each month. If it's a month that I want Game Pass. Spotify is like the only thing I have a subscription to. And it's because I listen to a ton of music. I have terrible signal. So in my area, because I'm out in the boonies, so I download the music a lot of times, which you can only do with Spotify Premium. And also I have college Spotify Premium, so it's literally, I think it's like $5 a month. You know, it's like nothing. I don't know how expensive YouTube Premium is, but yeah, like Spotify Premium is like $5 a month for me, like super cheap. So I do have that. But I do a lot of cardio. I go on a lot of hikes and stuff, and there's like never any signal. So it's nice to be able to listen to music while you're doing that. YouTube's slowly turning into Twitch. Which is kind of funny because like Twitch has been going downhill for a really long time. So it's a very weird business model to mimic, you know?
There is a bat. Renly will know how to. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
My honest assessment of PoE, where do you rank it in your tier of favorite games? How much do you enjoy the gameplay, graphics, strategy, etc.? I mean, I haven't played PoE 2 since the launch of it, back when I streamed it like 11 months ago. So it's been a long time since I've played. They've definitely made some changes. The loot feels better. I really like they seem to have added this like way to sprint now, because people complained that like navigation of the maps was really slow, which it was. So now you can like sprint around, which is really nice. If I don't run into a fucking tree face first, you can sprint around, which is nice, so you can travel faster. But yeah, it's very early for me to say, but I put 80 hours into it when it launched. You know, I more than got my money's worth already. I think it was like $40 or something, $50. So I more than got my money's worth already for the game when it was in 0.1. Now I think this is 0.4. I'm not the biggest fan of like the end game after the story. I kind of just like to play through the story most of the time. But yeah, they've added, this is the second new class that they've added, and so far Druid seems very cool. Too Wild, thank you for subbing, dude. Very nice of you. And I think they've added 2 more chapters, maybe 3 more chapters to the story, so I'm excited to see those. But overall, I mean, it definitely has like the best combat out of all of the ARPGs. I've stood by that for a while. The only thing I didn't like about this game, like my primary issue with it, was that the loot was terrible. Like you never ever got good loot. You couldn't craft your own good loot either. And you really, like, if you wanted to do anything in the game and like feel strong consistently, you had to trade. And I don't know how you guys feel about trading with other players and shit like that, but whether it's Warframe or it's Path of Exile or Diablo or whatever, I don't like feeling like I have to trade in order to do well. I've never really been a fan of that. And especially when not a lot of people, it's probably a very small amount of like the player base, but some people like to play this game solo self-found. It's called SSF, which is where they literally cannot trade with other players. And so especially if you're like playing solo self-found, it felt really, really, really bad. Because like I said, the loot just wasn't good. It was so rare to find something that was like actually good. So ultimately what you did when I played the game back when, I had to cave and get into trading, because what you did is you'd play and you'd play and you'd play until you would get the primary trading currency, which was called Exalted Orbs. And then you would go and you would get a really big, you know, upgrade from trading your exalted orb with a dude that had something, you know, that you wanted. And I just wasn't really a big fan of that. The game felt almost unplayable unless you traded. And I will say, so far, I'm definitely finding better loot than I did kind of ever. I keep pressing M for the map, but that's not how you use the map. I think it's right there. Pressing all the wrong buttons because I haven't played this in 11 months. I think this is to the Red Veil, which is where we need to go. Yeah. Spotify's worth it. I'm downloading 20 to 30 songs a day. Shit service too. Only pay for 5 gigabytes of data a month, so can't run it off of data. Also need Thunderstorm playlists to sleep, so I don't count on having any internet and $20 a month to sleep. Good, what a steal. Yeah. Is Spotify Premium $20 a month? Is that a thing? I actually had no idea it was that much. Is it actually that much? Gain 5% of damage as extra damage of a random element. Well. Pay for the family plan. It's only like $4 more and you sell out the open slots. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I definitely think Spotify is, like, just in general, if you're not like me and you live somewhere with just terrible internet, I think that, or like terrible data, I should say. My internet is great. Like, I have fiber optic 2 gigabytes up and down internet, but my signal is just atrocious. It's so bad. I think that Spotify is actually like pretty user friendly in terms of their ads. I don't think it's that bad because it really is just like, hey, you can watch an ad and then you'll have like an hour of no ads or something. That's really nice. Like, click this ad and you'll have no ads for an hour. Like, that's nice. That's a nice feature. They don't have to do that, but it's cool that they do. A ruined girdle.
Graves to die twice over.
Got me fucking girdle.
Packs heavy enough already.
God damn it. I already gotta go back. YouTube is like paying, bro. YouTube is paying. Like every 15 minutes, sometimes every 10 minutes, you're getting hit with like 3 unskippable ads now. It is rough. You're straight up not having a good time. It is brutal.
How can I help? Anything take your fancy? Might make good scrap.
How much money do I have? Oh, I actually have money. Wait, does this guy have a good thingy? 8 to 16 fire damage. An extra attack speed. It's not terrible. It's not like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. That's pretty nice. No movement speed though. It's kind of a bummer. Minion skills. Fire damage to your attacks. Oh. These are fine. Could use better armor. +7 to intelligence, 22 to maximum energy shield. It's kind of nice, kind of expensive, but I mean, 369, 467. This is a different talisman. Nettle talisman. 12 to 20. So like I can have 3,000 songs downloaded and it only takes 15 gigabytes to respond, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice. I pay GBP for a family plan, 5 accounts you can add. But that's UK pricing. I have no clue about Americans and their pricing. Yeah, I have no idea. I've got no clue. I understand like everyone's different POV, you know. I see them. Oh, this is much better. $200.
You'll survive well in that.
29. Yeah, we'll take that. That is nice. It's a good little upgrade.
Till next time.
Till next time. Oh right. This just goes into. Ah, look at that. Neato. I forgot I have that actually. I could just do this and then it'll go. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe it won't. There's a way to like customize Affinity's currency. There we go. No Netflix, no Disney Plus, no TV movie streaming, just YouTube and Spotify Premium, and I'm set. Those are 2 platforms I use most exclusively. Yeah. Yeah. I just like to keep I like to keep subscriptions like basically non-existent because I've been in that position before and I've known a lot of people that like they get themselves into a situation where they have a bunch of subscriptions that they don't use, you know? And I've been there before as well, where like I was still paying for fucking HBO Max or whatever for God knows how long after, you know, Game of Thrones had already ended. And that's how those companies make money off of you, right? Like that is their business model, is to take advantage of that. Doesn't matter if it's Game Pass or, you know, any of those subscriptions. Like they want to get you in cheap and then they want to keep you around when they raise the price and stuff. So I keep it all very minimum, but I mean, honestly, all I do in my free time is I play games. So luckily I don't play any games that are like subscription games, you know? Thank God for that. I've never been like a big MMO gamer or anything. And, you know, I exercise and I hike. That's really it. And like, if I want to watch a TV show, there's ways to watch a TV show that don't require me subbing to stuff. Like it's just so easy, I feel like, to find shows online for free, you know? Whether that's anime or normal shows or whatever. I think it was Game of Thrones way back when, like season 5 of Game of Thrones, season 6 of Game of Thrones. That was the last time I've ever paid for like a TV show or anything. Like I've never had Netflix, as crazy as that is to some people. Never had Netflix or Hulu or Crunchyroll or any of that shit. Not that I'm like advocating for piracy or anything, but I'm just saying, I think most of us need the money more than the billion-dollar corporations do. And since it is like something you'll literally never ever get caught or like in trouble for, it's kind of just a no-brainer, I feel like, for most people. long are gone the days where you actually had to like have a lot of PC knowledge in order to watch shows or movies for free. You know, now you can know nothing and find a million different websites and shit like that on your phone or your laptop or whatever. Like, you don't have to know anything. Obviously, it still helps to have that information, so you're not, you know, clicking on some adware or something like that. But I feel like if you just have even the smallest amount of tech literacy and you know, yeah, probably don't click on weird shit and fill out weird forms and stuff.
Peace to be had here, not even in death.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. This game really just does have the best combat out of all the ARPGs. Feels so powerful. Everything you do just feels so good in this game. Been getting over 10k views on just a black screen and 10 new subs or 80 new subs. Interesting. Just a black screen, eh?
The final is a death.
Very strange.
There. Looks to be the last one.
Oh! Oh! They knocked me over. I don't know how they did that. I got knocked over. Yippee! I leveled up. Stun threshold, armor. Armor applies to elemental damage. Faster start of energy shield. Strength. Bigger AoE sounds very nice. I'll take bigger AoE. Not less than now, I'm OCD vigilant on subscriptions and only subscribe monthly to things I've determined will absolutely provide value I perceive as being good for the product. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because, like, there's a lot of people that talk really bad, you know, about, like, Game Pass, for example, or whatever. And it's like, I get it. If you're the type of person, like, I have a friend, Jordan, who, like, he admits he's very, very bad at, like, remembering that he has subscriptions. And so he is, like, you know, a corpo's wet dream, basically. And he admits it. Like, he full on knows, like, yeah, I am really bad when it comes to, like, keeping track of this shit and canceling it if I'm not using it or whatever. Like, he knows. And so I totally get being like, yeah,
If you still can.
this isn't for me. You know, whether that's Game Pass or whatever, like, it's not for me. But, like,
Gonna carry any more?
if you're not that person, if you're the type of person that can just be like, oh, this month we're getting Oblivion. This is a real month. I think this is March. If you're like, oh, this month we're getting Oblivion Remastered, Clair Obscure, Expedition 33, and Doom the Dark Ages. And if I were to buy all of these games, it would be like $200. Let me instead just get Game Pass for a month. And then you can play all 3 games for, you know, your $16 if you're on PC. Or even now with the price increase that everybody freaked out about, the $30 on console, right? Even for $30, you're playing $200 of games in a month. Assuming you can get through them, which, you know, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Like, a lot of these things are good value as long as you're using them. which is probably, you know, the main caveat that gets a lot of people. Wing Blast. Ooh, this is the Wyvern one, right?
Wing Blast buff its enemies, knocking them back as you propel yourself to a safe distance. While this
Look at
skill
that.
is equipped, enemies that are close to being stunned will show this marker. Hitting such an enemy with Wing Blast will stun them, cause an additional shockwave, and has a chance to grant you a power charge to spend on other skills.
Sick. This is a werewolf. I don't want to be a werewolf. This is another.
Rolling Magma spits a ball of lava that bounces forward, dealing damage each time it hits the ground.
Be a
It can
goddamn
also trigger
dragon.
volcanoes and molten fissures from your other skills, like a slam would.
Oh my god. That's amazing. That's actually amazing.
Shockwave Totem repeatedly thumps the ground, dealing area damage. It causes an extra shockwave from any jagged ground it hits.
Wait, doesn't this create jagged ground? Oh, if I use rage, it does. Yo. Now I can use the wyvern. Oh, look at this thing. Dude, they cooked with the animations. What's the dodge look like? Oh my god. Yo, this thing is sick. What's a sprint? Oh my god. Yeah, they cooked. They cooked so hard. Take care, dude. Have fun. +2 to all melee. Ooh, baby. Wow. Hell yeah. Wait, this counts as a melee? It counts as a melee, so it's level 5. Oh my god. So now, right, I could do this, and then this. Does that set that off? I think it does. Neat. And then if I have rage, which we're gonna get this to build more rage. If I have rage, then I could do this, and then I could do this. And then it causes 2. Neato. First impressions? Good. Good. First impressions are good. I mean, this is also like Act 1 of the campaign, but Bear feels pretty strong. They added basically sprinting to the game. I don't know when this was added. This wasn't when I played the game in 0.1, right when it came out. But they added sprinting now, which is actually like very nice. So now you can, and it doesn't seem like there's a bar or anything for your rolls anymore. So you can just roll as much as you like. I swear there used to be like a bar and like a countdown on how many rolls you had. But now you can like roll whenever you want. And then now you can hold roll and you sprint. Which is really, really nice. You can do it with WASD as well. You know, which is how I like to play. But yeah, so you can actually like traverse much faster. But the bear seems to have like a lot of synergies with how I actually played the game on Warrior, which is a whole lot of like slammy slams. Very like slam oriented.
Can I carry any more?
Can I carry any more, laddie? But yeah, it seems really cool. You can't start off Wyvern though. That is one thing. I know you wanted to do Wyvern. You can't start off. You have to get your level 3 gems first, which I think is level 7. We just got it. But then you get Wyvern. You can do that. Momo, that is enough. Jesus Christ. Figured Wyvern would be later. Yeah, but it seems to have some cool stuff, man. Already, like it starts off swinging. It'd be nice when we can actually identify stuff for free. We can sell this stuff.
Here are your spikes, but I would ask. Stick to the
Yippee.
care. Anything take your fancy? Stick.
I remember there is a way to just like... yeah, hold control and click on them and it instantly opens up the buy or sell. This game free to play? It is not right now while it's in early access. But it will be free to play when it comes out. I think it's like $30 or 40 or 50 or something like that. Let me just say here, I'll just go on the store page. It is... Oh, it's $30. So it's only $30. If you want the early access. And it is available on console. You do have to re-buy it on console, but everything is linked. So, that is the thing. Oh, and apparently it's free for this weekend. So it's free to try if you wanted to try it out. Which is very cool. I didn't know that. For me, I bought it here and I bought it on my PS5. And I do not regret it at all. Just on Steam, I have 80 hours. This is all just in 0.1. I have 80 hours. And then I think on my console, I have another like 40 or 50 hours. So, you'll easily get your money's worth. What I'm trying to say. Even if you buy the $30. And also, if you buy the access to the game, they give you the equivalent in-game premium currency, which is also something they definitely do not need to do at all, but they do. So you can use that to buy customizations if you want, or what I would recommend, and anybody would recommend if they play PoE, is buy stash tabs. They have a whole store here where you can buy all sorts of different like cosmetics and stuff, and some of them look very cool, but the stash tabs, this is what you should buy. The currency stash tab is goated, very, very nice. It makes it so all of your currency items, when you offload it into your stash, it will just automatically go in here. It has its own little thing. And then they have premium stash tabs, which are very nice, and these they have 4 times, or this is the quad one, so it has 4 times as much, but this allows you to trade in the game. You do have to have premium stash tabs in order to trade. There's one like kind of downside nobody really talks about Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2. You do have to spend real money to get premium stash tabs in order to trade at all. It's not like a Warframe or something like that where you can just trade with people. So that is the thing. In order to sell your stuff, let me clarify. In order to sell your stuff, you can still buy stuff from other people. So you can still trade. You can still buy stuff from other people. But in order to sell your stuff at all, you need premium stash tabs. So, but a lot of these are like really good and really necessary, in my opinion. And like I said, you'll get a bunch of the premium currency just by buying access to the game. When the game is out, though, it will be entirely free to play, and you will not start with any premium currency. That's when you'll have to do the microtransactions and buy the premium currency. But to be entirely honest, I think it is like once the game is out and free, if it's like Path of Exile 1, which I'm assuming it will be, you'll get to the point where you'll want to give them money. It's kind of like Warframe. Like, you'll get to the point of playing these free-to-play games. At least this is how I get. I know some people never get this way. But for me, I get to the point of playing these free-to-play games where I'm like, okay, I need to reward the devs because this game is a fucking banger, you know? And, like, the fact that it's free-to-play, like, almost makes me feel bad for putting this many hours in and stuff for entirely free. I know some people don't feel like that. Some people, they just get to go and like play and never give money and stuff. And you know, more power to you. There's nothing wrong being an entirely free-to-play player. But for me, I don't have any issues throwing some money towards devs I think, you know, are deserving of it. I mean, I've probably... Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! Did I crash? Interesting. That was like a server disconnect or something. That was strange. You get stuff for making a character for the league and then finishing the Act 1 boss. Oh, interesting. Kind of like you're tipping them? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's not necessary at all. You can play the game entirely for free. But like, you know, I feel bad when I'm out here, you know, buying $70 games that are literally worse than Warframe. Meanwhile, Warframe I can play entirely for free, never give them anything. I'm like, okay, you know, have some fucking money, you know? Have some money. You deserve it. You made a really good product. That's how I see it. And I've had people on stream before be like, oh, don't you regret, you know, buying those League of Legends skins? Or don't you regret buying Apex Legends skins when you don't play the game anymore? It's like, no, because I got thousands of hours of enjoyment out of the game. Like, it doesn't matter if I don't play the game anymore. I got thousands of hours of entertainment out of it. I have no problem giving these dudes money for making something that, you know, entertained me for thousands of hours. Even if that thing was League of Legends. Eewee. How many classes are there in PoE? PoE 2 right now has 8? I want to say 7 or 8. But the interesting thing about Path of Exile that is very different from every other ARPG and RPG is that your class really doesn't matter. Here's what I mean by that. Any character can use any gear and any spell in the game. You can play as a little witch, this little teeny girl, and you can kit her out in heavy armor, and you can build strength on her, and you can give her a giant hammer, and you can give her all of like the warrior skills, right? Which is very unique about Path of Exile. The only thing in Path of Exile that is determined by your starting class, get ready for a jump scare here. Anybody that hasn't played PoE, get ready for a jump scare. The only thing that's determined, this is the skill tree of the game, by the way. This is the jump scare. I know it looks scary. I promise it's not. We'll zoom in so you're not as scared. But the only thing that matters is that where you start on this skill tree is determined by your starting class. And every starting class, you get to the point in the story where you get to ascend. You get an ascendancy. And the ascendancies are unique to your starting class. But that is all. That is the only thing that's determined by your class. You can use any weapon, any skill. You could path over to any of these other starting places if you like them. You know, there's ways to path around to them if you like stuff where someone else starts. That's kind of the really cool thing about Path of Exile. And it breaks the game in a lot of cool ways, right? You could be, for example, something that a lot of people did when the game came out was that there's a Witch Hunter class, and the Witch Hunter class is, it starts with a fully automatic crossbow. It's supposed to be like the twin stick shooter class, right, of the game. And the Witch Hunter Ascendancy gives you a bunch of bonuses to executing enemies. So you get them down to like 25% health and it instantly kills them, right? So what people would do is they would run, let's say like you're casting fireballs and stuff, you're creating burn damage, which is like, you know, doing damage over time, but it doesn't really have burst damage, right? Well, they would do the whole fireball build that you would normally think like a sorceress would do, right? But they would do it on the Witch Hunter. So that way, they're still casting all the spells and stuff that they want with the fireballs, and they're creating fire all over the floor. But now they have that burst damage when the enemy gets low. They get executed from the Witch Hunter Ascendancy. So that's like just a very small example of the type of cool stuff that you can do because of the fact that nothing is locked to your character class other than, like I said, the Ascendancy. So it's a very unique system. It's probably like the #1 thing that sets Path of Exile apart from a Diablo or a Last Epoch or any of these other ARPGs on the market. And it's one thing where like most people will probably not experiment with that. Most people are going to be like, I'm starting Druid. I'm just going to use Druid stuff all game. And that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It plays great and like there's no issues with it. But if you want to get a little wacky, you know, or for those people that are like real min-maxers and build theory crafters and stuff like that, they can get a little kooky and they can do some really cool stuff. And I really like that about PoE. It doesn't feel like you have as many shackles on when it comes to your creativity that a lot of other RPGs like to place upon you. What champ did I main in League? I mained Draven, which if you watch the stream enough, I'm sure will not surprise you. I was an 80 carry main, but Draven was my most played 80 carry by quite a long shot. And I loved his announcer pack because it was just really funny to me. And I would spam the voice lines. I was that guy that would spam the voice lines, and I would be like, what? Welcome to the League of Draven. Wow, look who's in the lead here. MVP of the round, Draven. Oh, wow, that one's gonna leave a mark. Looks like Draven is cleaning up the competition. And I would just spam those fucking voice lines. And commit true mental warfare on my poor opponents, bro. Good times, good times. My peak toxicity arc, you know, being a teenager. Yeah, you can branch out. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you have to path, right? So, like, I can't just put a point here right now. But, like, as long as I path over here, I can put points in here. You do have to, like, create a path. But the reason why this is not, like, this looks like, oh my god, please stop my brain, right? Because there's a lot of skills. But the best thing, all you have to do, you look at your skills, and you go, what's the button to look at your skills? Skills, G. You look at your skills, and, like, for me, I'm using this slam attack, right? So I just hover over the slam attack, and it shows at the top what tags it scales off of. So it says it's a shapeshift skill, a bear skill, an AoE skill, a melee skill, and a slam skill. And I go, okay, shapeshifting, bear, AoE, got it. Then you go to your big scary screen. You just go right up here and you type in shapeshifting, right? And boom, it will highlight all of the things that will benefit shapeshifting. Same thing with, you know, area of effect. You want more area of effect, type that in. Oh, look at that. And then like from that, you can plan out where you want to go, right? So you're like, oh, okay, I want bigger area of effect. I put an area of effect. It looks like, you know, some skills here, some skills over here. So maybe I want to kind of try and work my way through here, get some area of effect, and then maybe start working my way over here, you know? Or maybe I want to work my way down here. Like there's collections of stuff, you know, and then you can cross-reference that with, like I said, like shape-shifting. And you could be like, okay, well, looks like there's a lot of shape-shifting like around here. There's a lot of shape-shifting over here. All right, so it seems like I can get a good amount of area of effect and a good amount of shape-shifting if I just go down like right around this path, you know? So it's like, it seems very scary. You look at this thing and you're like, oh my god, there's a million skills. I'm never gonna be able to figure out what to do. But really, once you break it down, it's not nearly as scary. They give you the tools in order to plot out a build without really knowing anything about the game. And, you know, you want some more survivability. You know, maybe you like armor, or maybe you like energy shield, or maybe you like evasion. Let's say for me, I like energy shield for my thing, so I can look up energy. And, oh, okay, I know that if I path this way, which some of these I could get right now, then I'll get armor and energy shield, energy shield, energy shield, energy shield. Oh, this gives me faster starting of my energy shield recharge, right? Stuff like that. So, I know a lot of players, especially like as a Diablo mainly player, you come over from Diablo and you're like, holy hell, Jesus Christ, what is this, right? You level up for the first time and you open up this giant ass skill tree. And it's just like, a lot of people probably just close the game. The moment they see this screen, they just close the game. But really, as long as you use the tools that the game gives you, it's not that bad.
Another one over there.
Oh god, this guy's on fire. Oh! Ouchie, ouchie.
Nature takes what's all. Almost done. Just one remains.
Just one more. Reminds me of the old MMO Rift. I've never played it. This is Grizzly Bear Simulator, yes. Skins are the only thing that matters in a game. I'll drop thousands on cosmetics because honestly, they're more important than the gameplay itself. I don't know. I think some games, that's skins are a big part. Some games, they don't matter at all. Like for me, Counter-Strike, I never, like, I got skins, but the reason I got skins is because I knew I could sell them on the Steam Marketplace and, like, get my money back, you know? Like, skins they don't really matter at all to, like, the core of the game, I feel like a lot of the time. With some situations, skins can be pay to win, you know? Call of Duty has been found guilty of this many times. If Call of Duty makes a skin that's purposely egregiously dark and hard to see if it's in corners and stuff like that, and then it's super pay to win, all the sweats go when they buy the skin, and then they nerf the skin and make it way easier to see, right? And then they literally just rinse and repeat that every single year. And multiple times a year, honestly, and then somehow like people are still falling for it, which is always kind of crazy to me. But you know, sometimes they can, or like Apex Legends had this issue where like a couple of the skins were pay to win because they had much clearer iron sights, and when you're dropping in you know, and you're picking up a gun and you have no attachments for it, having good iron sights is pretty important. I mean, you don't have a sight yet, so having a clear sight picture, I mean, anybody that has guns can tell you, like, having better sights is going to be more advantageous, you know? For some games, it can, like for this game, for Path of Exile, you can get microtransactions that are skins for your abilities. And some of the time, the abilities are just kind of hard to look at, bro. We already killed this guy. I don't think I'll gain anything for killing him again. I honestly didn't think it would spawn him again. But sometimes when you're playing a game like this, it could just be kind of ugly to spam some of the abilities, right? Most noteworthy, there was this one ability that shot out these white, like, blasts of energy. And whenever you looked at anybody streaming the game that was doing that build, because you would just stack up, so it's shooting a bunch of these beams, and your attack speed was super fast, so the whole screen was these beams. It literally looked like the meme where the guy is playing Counter-Strike and he's getting flashbanged in the dark room, and it's just, you know, just happening like 24/7 as you're using this build. And they released a, you know, a microtransaction that had a much darker color for the energy. And like in many ways, if you were going to run that build, you kind of wanted to buy that microtransaction, because now you weren't getting fucking flashbanged staring into the face of the sun 24 hours. Now you could actually see, you know? So cosmetics are interesting when they're in games. Most of the time for me, I use cosmetics in order to support a game. But definitely some games are very, you know, the community is very passionate about the skins. Something like Warframe, you know? Warframe, there's a joke in the Warframe community that the end game is not doing any of these like crazy difficult challenges or anything.
Hello.
The end game is fashion framing, is what they call it, which is literally just making your character look sick. And that's the end game for a lot of people, is just like making their different Warframes look really cool.
The wound, only by a grim tangle. Stay safe if you can.
God damn it, I need this guy.
Till next time.
I need him. Medium life flask. I don't have my thing up yet, man. We should look at what he has, though. He might have some good stuff. Not me over here spending the last 15 minutes making my Uriel look sick. Yep. You know, Chris has hit the end game of Warframe where fashion framing is, you know, that's the end game. And a lot of people are like that.
How can I help? Take a look.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with cosmetics or anything like that. I think that, you know, if you play a really good free-to-play game and you're sinking hours into it, you'll probably hit the point where you're fine giving them money. You know? So some people never will, like I said. Some people are entirely just free-to-play gamers, and there's nothing wrong with that. And some people use it as a challenge run. If it's a gacha game or something like that, they use it as a challenge run or almost like a badge of honor. Like, yeah, I've gotten to this a point in Genshin Impact entirely free-to-play, right? And it's like almost like this very challenging thing to do. For me, as long as I'm getting enjoyment out of the game and having fun with the game, I really don't mind. I mean, I played Mecha Break. I played Mecha Break like 3 times, I think. Maybe it was like 4 or 5 times I played Mecha Break. I think I put in like 12, 15 hours. I booted the game up. It had a Plague Doctor mask. I love plague doctors. It's my tism hyperfixation. If a game has a plague doctor skin, I literally feel like required to purchase it because I love plague doctors. And I bought the skin, and I think I bought the plague doctor mask. I don't remember how much it was. It was like $10 or something like that. I think I probably bought like the $20 currency pack or something. And it was a game I played, like I said, 4 or 5 times, put like 12, 15 hours in, something like that. I don't regret that because like the game Mecha Break, even though I didn't play it that much, I thought it was a very well built game. I thought it was a very like free business or really good free business model that they used. And I had a good time when I played it. So like, I don't, you know, regret it at all. But, you know, I understand some people do get the buyer's remorse when it comes to purchasing stuff in games. I just don't, I don't know. For me, I just don't get it. Personally. I don't really regret my purchases. Because as long as I can have fun and enjoy something, that's really kind of all that matters to me. Yo. This is super expensive, but it's not bad. Hi, Yasande. Plague Doctors are amazing. Made a Fell Flame Fallen Angel Uriel. It looks sick. I really didn't do too much to my Uriel, honestly. I made him black with like a very like dark red undercoating. Made the like flames coming off like a dark red color, and I think that was about all. Oh, I gave him like the one wing with the fucking arrows in it and stuff, the one wing coming out. But and all the attachments and stuff, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a fashionista, but I felt like they just cooked so hard with his design. Ooh, 21 max life. That's kind of nice. 18 to max life. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna add an extra thing to it, and it's gonna be so good. Ready for this? This is gonna be amazing. We got 21 life. We're gonna get cold resistance. This is what we want, because the first boss is cold resist. Boom! All right. Well, we have cold resist on this one. What I actually meant is we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get maximum life on this one. I clicked on the wrong one. I mean, I don't know what's better. I mean, this is probably because you have 21 life and then you have 6 energy shield, right? And armor and dex. This gives me the cold resist that I'm going to need for the first boss and gives me 20 energy shield. I think the cold resist damage mitigation will probably be better overall, but I have no idea. I've got no idea, mate. We'll see what happens. Big SCP 49 fan. I'm not really too big into SCP, honestly. I mean, I played the original game when it first came out. It was actually one of the first ever Let's Plays we did on CZ Productions. It was like Penumbra, original SCP. I think we did a little Slender Man. And then like a little bit later, we did like Outlast 1. So I did play the original SCP. I don't even think the Plague Doctor existed back then. The only ones I remember were like the black ink dude that could like go through surfaces, and obviously the main one that looks like a weird teddy bear thing that if you blink it chases you. Way back when I played it. I haven't really followed up too much on SCP lore and stuff. Last I heard, it was kind of like open source or something, like anybody could do anything to it. in the SCP world, which is an interesting way of doing things, for sure. I'm in Grellwood, right? I'm supposed to go to the Grim Tangle. I need to open my window. It's getting hot. MR17, congrats, dude. One more level and I think you'll be able to do everything.
For me.
I think MR18 is like really the last cutoff, and that's really only if you want to be able to use all of the Rivens. I think MR18 is the last cutoff.
The old magic still thrives. The way is open.
Oh yeah, that's tough, Live to Die. Man, fuck Rivens. Honestly, you could do all the content in the game without Rivens. Like, Rivens are just kind of a min-maxer's wet dream. What's your take on Embark's 50-50 strategy of charging $50? Oh, Jesus! What's your take on Embark's 50-50 strategy of charging $40 for the game and implementing purchasable cosmetics? Should they have charged more with no monetized cosmetics or a free game with full cosmetics? I mean, I think it's fine. I don't really care about cosmetics as long as, like I said, they're not pay to win in a PvP game. Then I don't like if they released a camouflage skin or something like that that you can only get through the premium store. That's a bit too far. In my opinion, I think that would be a bit cheese. They have like a ghillie outfit or something like that. But I really don't care much about purchasable cosmetics depending on the game. In a game like Arc Raiders, that's just like PvPvE, you know, and like a extraction shooter, I don't think it matters. If it's a game like Where Winds Meet, which is a third person like action adventure RPG where your appearance and your gear and stuff like that is very integral to the gameplay experience. You know, like imagine playing Elden Ring and not really being able to change your armor and your drip, right? Like that is such a big part. Like Fashion Souls is such a big part of Dark Souls and like those types of games. So something like Where Winds Meet, I would rather the game just not be free and it's a $60 game or whatever, and then it just has all the cosmetics unlockable. You know, so it kind of depends for me on the genre of the game. Some game genres, I feel as if customizing your appearance is a very important part of the gameplay experience. And I've had people before like say that I'm, oh my, ouchie, I'm hypocritical or something like that because, you know, I'm fine with X game having cosmetics, but Y game not. Like, I don't want them to have cosmetics. And for me, it's not a hypocritical thing. It's literally just a case-by-case basis. Some games, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Where Winds Meet, I have not played the game, but I did look at a lot of gameplay of it, and I've talked to a lot of people that play it. And for me, the nickel and diming that occurs on the customization front is just like particularly egregious, and I would rather just have it be a premium game. But at the same time, Where Winds Meet has had 9 million players in like a month, which is insane. And they would obviously never have 9 million players if the game was not free to play, right? So in my opinion, with how I see things, I just think it depends on the category of the game. In general, if I feel like I'm being nickel and dimed for things, I'm just not interested in your product, which is why I'm not interested in Where Winds Meet. Just the other day, I was talking about how I'm trying to get good at first-person shooters again, and third-person shooters, just shooter games in general. I used to be really good at these games, And since pivoting more towards like single player experiences and PvE focused experiences, my PvP skills, especially like my aim, have definitely fallen from grace. So I used to use Aim Labs all the time. It is a free-to-play game on Steam. Anybody can download. And it's a nice little thing, you know, that helps your aim get better. You go through trials and stuff like that. I had like 100 hours over that. I think like 150 hours in Aim Labs, which was the entirely free version. And I booted it up just like probably 2 months ago. I booted it up because I want to get better at aiming. Boom, boom, ad, pew, pew, pew. Oh, you want to improve your sensitivity? Subscribe now to the premium Aim Labs experience. Pew, you want your guns to sound like anime girls nutting? Boy, if we got the skin pack for you. Pew, 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 pew. I was just like, dude, I want to click some dots. Relax. Just let me click some dots, man. And it was literally, it was not like this when I used to do Aim Labs, you know, years ago when it had like just came out for free. But now, because so many people know about Aim Labs and stuff, it is like so monetized and just ads just spreading in my face. You want to customize the look of your target? You want to get a gun sound that's not the most annoying thing ever, or a target being hit sound that's not the most annoying thing ever? $5 here, $10 here. Step one, step up, step up. And I was just like, I closed Aim Labs. I uninstalled Aim Labs. I looked up, you know, Aim Labs equivalent, premium Aim Labs equivalent. I saw Kovacs, which is like $7. And I just went purchase. And I just purchased the premium one. I bought Kovacs. I boot up Kovacs. No ads. Just runs fine. Yo, you want to click some dots? I got some dots for you, bro. I got moving dots. I've got flicking dots. I've got all sorts of dots for you. Perfect. That's a very recent experience I just had, where for me, if you annoy me with your nickel and diming and stuff like that, I'm just not gonna play you. I don't care if you're free. I'm just gonna buy whatever other game that's premium that's not going to make me feel like you're nickel and diming me. And I understand, like, some people, they don't have a lot of expendable income. So, like, for those people, that's maybe not an option. And so they'll deal with it a lot better than I will deal with it. And, like, those people aren't wrong, you know? And for some people, maybe the stuff doesn't even matter to them. Like, they don't care about the ads. They don't care about a bunch of ads popping up every time you do a freaking Aim lab session. Or they don't care that you can't change your hair color and style and where winds meet or whatever. And, like, those people, that's totally fine, right? It's their money. They should spend it accordingly, or vice versa, not spend it accordingly, depending on what they want. But for me personally, I have the expendable income to just be like, yo, you've annoyed me. I'm not touching this anymore. And that's exactly what I do, you know? So I'm like, okay, next. Like, the reason why I'll throw money at something like Warframe is because you play Warframe and you go, holy shit, how is this free? How on earth is this game free? This is amazing. So cool. The world that they've crafted and all of the gameplay here, like, it's so good. It's so interesting. The music is incredible. The voice acting is incredible. What the hell is this? What in the god? This is all new. What the hell is this? I'm making a path. Commander's Chamber. What the hell? I'm making a little map to go through. Construct monsters have 8% increased effectiveness. Tier 3 has a high chance of Quipolotl's medallion. May contain a bench, allowing modification of equipment. Rare monsters have increased effectiveness. Architect allows the selection of rewarding vaults, has a high chance of Jopek and as Kappa's Madame. I don't know what this is, but I guess I'm just gonna fucking... Oh, you only get a couple uses. Oh, interesting. Do you have to use these? Shit. Oh, shit. I can't get down there. Oh. Well, I may have made this too hard to do. I have no idea. Also, let it crack me up. It's a perfect example of, you know, just different people being bothered by different things and...
Stranger still.
Behold, Beard, Queen and you, never forget this, and you shines from within all vault. Dark forest green undertones with green fire and gold accents. Ember heirlooms halo. The Ember heirloom halo was one I was like, this might look pretty good on him, but I didn't get. Sentient wings. I've seen the sentient wings a lot on dudes. I'm letting the devil out. He's doing it. He's really doing it. I'm scared. I don't know how hard these guys are gonna be. Oh. Okay, this isn't too bad.
Bloody rust bucket.
Oh. I did it. I completed the room. I got a workbench. Augments a rare equipment with a new modifier. Yo, hell yeah. What did it do? Increase stun? 47% increase critical? Is that what it did? I don't know what it did, but... Cool. This is a cool mechanic. So this is the season mechanic, I guess, right? This is the Legion mechanic or whatever the hell they call their damn seasons. So you get to make your own little map. And then... Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Oh, shit! That's a goddamn boss! Oh! Oh! That is a boss. Oh, great heavens. Alright. All we have to do is not die. It's really that easy. Oh! The pain! We're fine. We're actually so fine. We're actually so healthy right now. These guys are shooting through the wall! Oh. Oh, great heavens. Oh! Oh, God. Uh-oh. It's cool that you get to engage in the fucking new mechanic already. Oh my God, I tried to DPS. We're doing it. It hurts. Oh, it hurts, but we're doing it. Oh. God damn. I'm playing a fucking Souls-like out here. What the hell? What in the goddamn? Upgrades a magic item to a rare item and adds a modifier. What are these do? Energy shield 2.9. I'll put these in here. Give me something good. %, energy shield. Okay, okay. Can you throw 5 titles at me, recommendations that are within the genre? Single player, open world, good lore, sick graphics, not platform, or even PoES. 5 titles, single player, open world, good lore, sick graphics. See, the problem is I don't like open world games. So I'm not a great person to ask when it comes to open world. Single player recommendations that aren't Souls-likes or roguelikes or fantasy. Oh man. Yeah, open world is the main hiccup for me because I really I don't like open world games. Skip open world criteria. Okay, if we're skipping open world, while it's like stylized, I think like the graphics can be pretty good at times in oh wait, did you say not Souls-like, not roguelikes, and not fantasy? Stalker 2 is not a bad one if you have a good PC. Stalker 2 is not bad at all. Metro Exodus is very good. It has a lot of that stuff. It has great graphics still to this day. Single player, great lore. Honestly, all the Metro games, Exodus is just the most open world-y out of all of them. Borderlands 4 is surprisingly good if you have a beefy PC and you can run it. That is open world. A lot of like playtime you can get out of it. It was actually surprisingly good. A lot more serious than I originally thought. Outer Worlds 2 just recently, pretty good looking game, especially when it comes to the environments. For me, that's my game of the year this year. I really love the RPG systems in the game. A lot of gear to unlock, a lot of really unique gear that can really change the way that you're playing the game. A ton of decisions, very long game as well. It took me like 76 hours to go through. A bunch of different play styles that you can do as well. What else have we had this year? Let me just check the history of the channel and see what we've played through. Yeah, okay, alright. On PC, not fantasy. Dying Light the Beast is pretty good, pretty well worth your time. Not fantasy, not roguelike. They just updated the graphics as well and added ray tracing, which is very nice. Pretty enjoyable. Not the longest of games. I think it was about like 30 hours to do absolutely everything, but pretty enjoyable, fun game. If you want a smaller game and experience that does look really, really good, Mafia: The Old Country this year was a banger for a lot of people. For me, I enjoyed the game. I didn't think it was the craziest thing ever, but I was kind of in the minority with that one. A lot of people really, really loved it. I think that's 5. Might even be 6. Technically, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is not fantasy. It's not roguelike. It's not a Souls-like. Single player. Has great lore because it's literally history. The graphics are very good. So I guess Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 could also fit in that. Just for like a few games. But I'll be honest, I don't really play too many games that fit those criteria. It's like for me, I never care about graphics or anything, so like that's not. I don't even really usually think about graphics, like unless they're absolutely insane, like Death Stranding 2's were. Then I usually don't even think about it. But it's like kind of the opposite of what I usually look for in a game. Like I usually look for pretty small games. I really like fantasy. Graphics like don't, you know, cross my mind. If I hear something's open world, I usually actively avoid it. Very few circumstances where that's not the case, just for me. Yo, this new area is sick, actually. This is really cool. I also love roguelikes and souls-likes. Like, that's kind of two of my biggest time sinks in terms of, like, gaming. Is roguelikes and souls-likes. I love souls-likes so much. Magic item to a rare. Okay. We could put this in here now. We got more energy shield. It's not bad. I actually really like this new thing. I mean, some of these rooms are a little sparse. I guess that would be like one of the only things. I don't even know what else. What did it add? Oh, increased damage went up more. It was 44. Now it's 63. Oh. Damn. They've done a great job at, like, allowing you to juice gear and stuff more now. Which is nice to see. Like, I actually feel way, way more powerful than I ever felt in this game beforehand. Like, I feel almost as strong as if I had engaged in trading. So that's like great. I feel like trading should be one of those things that's not mandatory. But, you know, if you do choose to engage in it, obviously it'll give you like a big power boost. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god, yo, these guys fucking hurt. Ow. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I just grabbed. What was that? I could really use a fucking belt. I'm gonna put on a goddamn belt. Oh, they're spinning to win, and they're winning.
I'll turn you to scrap.
Rare with a new random modifier. Life per second. Womp womp. Not great, but it's free. This is gonna add so many fucking hours onto a place, dude. Like if you're engaging with this mechanic this early, I don't know if you're gonna be able to engage with this like how often, but this is gonna add a lot of playtime. Lightning resist. And the best thing about this is like, even if you're somebody that you really like trading, you're gonna be able to like get way better shit through trading now, like way earlier, because the gear is just gonna be way better. Like there might be a conversation about power creep. That might happen. Tempo complete. I would not be surprised if people are like, yo, the power creep is crazy in the game now. There's all of this insane shit. That you're getting super duper early in the game when previously you weren't, but yo, I mean, it's fun, so kind of all I care about. Is it fun? Yes? Okay. I like it. Close the temple. I was gonna say, no way you could just run this repeatedly. That would be insane. I, once again, am filling up my fucking storage. Increase physical damage. Hey, yo. I could try and roll this. Yeah, what's this? It will be very nice. Very nice. It will be very nice. When I have the free identification. All right, I'm gonna open my window and I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back. We're almost done with Act 1 though. We're about halfway. Twizzler nibs. These bags are impossible to tear. I don't want to bite them. Knife. Handy dandy knife. I love licorice, bro. I know licorice is like a very divisive thing. But man, I love it. Death Stranding, I don't just recommend Death Stranding. Because you have to be a very particular person to like Death Stranding. But if you're that type of person, then you'll love Death Stranding. But that is a game that, like, I don't just say you need to play. I don't think it appeals to everyone. I think it's very niche. Clair Obscur, you should just play. Yeah, for sure. I was telling all of my friends when I played it in like March, play Death Stranding, or not Death Stranding, goddammit, play Clair Obscur. And they're like, I had some friends be like, I don't like turn-based games. I'm like, doesn't matter, play it. I had some friends being like, I don't like JRPGs. Doesn't matter, play it. Like, just play it. I don't know a single person that's played Clair Obscur that's regretted playing Clair Obscur. Even the people that I got to play it that said, like, I hate JRPGs. I hate the French. All of those people played it, and they're like, yo, thank you for recommending it. It's amazing. I've been glazing that game since before anybody even knew it existed, bro. When Oblivion Remake was coming out, I was like, what is Microsoft doing? Why are they releasing Oblivion Remake next to Clair Obscur? And everyone's like, what the fuck is Clair Obscur? I'm like, dude, watch the trailer. It looks really cool. And they're like, this looks like ass. So I've been glazing that game a long time, bro.
I liked it before it was cool, guys.
But no, really, Clair Obscur is fantastic. What person does Death Stranding appeal to? People that have a lot of patience. People that enjoy something like a Red Dead Redemption 2. They're fine with a lot of downtime. They're fine with not crazy stuff happening all the time. And it really appeals very well to people that like hiking. Because that's essentially the game. You know, people say, oh, it's package delivery game. And it kind of is, but it's actually hiking the game. So for me, I love hiking. I try and hike every week. If I was retired, bro, I would be hiking literally like 5 days, 6 days a week. No joke. I love hiking. So, like, I went to Japan and people were like, oh, are you excited for the food? Are you excited to go to the cafes? Are you excited to see the giant Gundam? I was like, I'm excited to hike. They got really cool trails with temples and stuff for hiking. Like, I'm that weirdo. I love hiking. So, like, Death Stranding is like the perfect game for me because it's hiking. And it's amazing. You get to see some of the most beautiful vistas in all of gaming. And the music is incredible. That just really adds a lot to the vibes and the overall experience of like hiking through. It's great, man. It's really good. I highly recommend it if you're the type of person that can enjoy a slower game. And if you're the type of person that really likes to put things together and understand a world that you're thrust into that clearly has a lot going on, but is not going to like directly explain it to you. There's a lot of like, you know, puzzle solving and stuff that you have to do, not through like actually solving puzzles, but through just slowly putting together terminology that people in the world use in order to figure out what the fuck is going on in this world and put together the story. And I really find the story of Death Stranding, the world of Death Stranding, particularly interesting and unique. I think that is one thing that Kojima just nails, is the world and the you know, the world and the vibes are just immaculate in Death Stranding. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that don't really appreciate that. And if you're one of those people that can't really like appreciate a slower game that's not going to hold your hand. It's not going to explain everything to you. And at times can be brutally difficult. Like, I'm not going to lie. Some of the deliveries in Death Stranding are actually very challenging. When you have to deliver a, you know, a fucking nuclear bomb or something, and if you trip down a mountain or something, congratulations, you just exploded and took out half a mountain range, and now you got to redo it all, you know? But yeah, you have to be a very particular person to enjoy Death Stranding. I think the amount of people that play games, like if you were to take everybody that plays games somewhat regularly, gamers, and you were to have them play Death Stranding, I think probably less than 5% of them would actually enjoy it. It's a very niche game. But for the people that are in that niche, like me, it's amazing. And an unparalleled experience that you can't really find in any other games. I have played Animal Crossing, yeah. I'm neutral on Animal Crossing. It's fine. I think games like Stardew Valley and stuff do it better though. I'd love to do Fuji. I don't know if I could do Fuji, but I would love to do Fuji. I have no interest in Everest. It's too dangerous. The stats are not on your side. It's not puzzles in the traditional way. It's not like, oh, how do you get this cube into this room or something like that. The puzzles are strictly through a narrative perspective. It's stuff like, how on earth did humanity get to this point where everybody has to live underground, right? What caused the Death Stranding? What caused the original BTs to form, right? It's stuff like that where you have to really pay attention to the quests and the lore and the story in order to kind of put together the pieces. Because a lot of people play Death Stranding and they're like, the story makes no sense. No, the story makes complete sense. Is it a crazy story? Yes, but it does make complete sense. But you really have to have a lot of media literacy and like be paying attention and actively listening in order to understand it. Without watching, you know, a YouTube video that just explains it all to you. Welcome back, Kenzie. Yeah, I'll probably do Fuji at one point in my life. Never Everest. I'll never attempt Everest. Too dangerous. I got too much to live for. Bonk. Whatever's. Kenzie, you might rage bait people in the chat. You probably will, but you're not gonna get me. Come. Can't get it. There we go. Hermit garb. Yeah, I love hiking though, bro. I always feel bad for people that can't enjoy the beauty and the allure of nature. Just seems so sad. Camping, hiking, fishing, hunting.
Can I carry any more?
You know, some of the simplest, most primal, like, enjoyable activities. Sadly, a lot of people, they just can't enjoy them. They're like Kenzie, and they're like, I need my warm bed and my cup of cocoa and
Your time is long past. Begone, foul creature.
begone, thoughts. Does sleeping under a trailer count as camping? No, definitely not. Cemetery of the Eternals. Hiking trails and caving way back in like 2016. Most people can't do caves, but that was a fun experience. I've never been like cave diving or anything like that, but I've hiked and there's caves. Like I've hiked on trails where there's caves and like went in caves and stuff, and it's cool. Ah. Jesus.
My family has been abducted! That bastard! I said...
Well, we make a fine pair. Half a memory between us.
I just like to get away from it all, you know? Like, play some chill music. Get away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Just go out. Enjoy nature. I've always found that very appealing. But, you know, when you learn more about, like, the average human being, you realize how bad they are at, like, being on their own. Like, fun fact for you guys, apparently most people don't know, 50% of human beings do not have an internal monologue. Now, apparently people are unaware of this. They, you know, they, understandably, I suppose, if, you know, you've been blessed with an internal monologue, it might seem crazy to you, but 50% of people out there are really out there just unable to form coherent sentences and stuff like that in their own mind. They can't do it. And that's pretty crazy to me. Because it's something that I think a lot of us kind of take for granted as like, yeah, no, everybody can do that, right? They can't, actually, most. It's about half and half. And the really interesting thing about it is, like, once you start breaking it down even further, right, to the ability to manipulate objects in a three-dimensional plane in your mind, it drops down to, like, anywhere I've seen about, like, 30%. universally agreed upon is like only 30% of human beings are able to manipulate an object in the three-dimensional plane in their mind. You know? And so if you're someone, like if you're one of these people that you have no imagination, you have no internal monologue, you can't even imagine things and like manipulate them in your mind, it starts to make a lot of sense why, if they're just left in silence, right, with just nature, they don't like it. It's like they need the hustle and bustle. They need things actually happening to them in order to, I guess, feel normal, feel sane. But it's very strange to me. I love silence. I love just being alone with my thoughts. I've never minded it. Alone with my imagination. Yeah, it's a fact, Foxtrot. Yeah.
How can I help? Take a look.
It's pretty crazy.
Deal.
When you actually start looking into like what people are capable of at 100 IQ, what they're capable of at 90 IQ, 80 IQ, you know, and look at the statistics associated with each of those metrics, it starts to get pretty crazy. You know, not that it's like an end-all be-all or anything like that, or that they're lesser beings or anything. I'm just purely speaking from a point of like, it starts, a lot of things in life start to make sense when you start to understand maybe things that you take for granted in your daily life. Things that you just think are like the universal standard that are not at all the universal standard. Not being capable of seeing the beauty of the most wondrous parts of the planet and the nature over those areas support is unfathomably sad. They're the most beautiful and serene locations. Yeah. Good luck, because high enough, you get a chance to kick it with Bigfoot in the woods. Dude, that'd be sick. You have to have the wild wasteland trait, though, I think, in order to get that effect. But there's a W when it happens.
Twisted thing.
Oh, that really hurts, sir. It's probably overkill. But yeah, for me, I've never been able to stand the hustle and bustle of like city life. It's always just been awful. I've never liked it. I've always preferred like to be more chilled, and I think like that's why I ended up being totally fine moving states and stuff like as often as I have, and moving around the country, is just because like Oregon was like, it was a lot, bro. I love the trails of Oregon. I love them so much. And the nature of Oregon and the forest and everything is just peak. But when like so much of it just started getting more and more and more urbanized and feeling way more like a city. And like now I look at pictures of like places where I grew up and I'm like, holy shit, dude, there's just so much there now.
My dearest daughter.
Like they've just built so much.
Rest well.
It's almost like not even recognizable. Because it's went from like this place that was mostly pretty chill to like, now we've got a Walmart and we've got a GameStop and we've got a little shopping mall and we've got a blah blah, you know, and it just is like, dude, it's insane.
We got a Wendy's and a Taco Bell and a McDonald's, all right where you used to go on walks and chill. It used to be a little park. It's like, oh my god, dude. You know, that's the one nice thing about living out here in the boonies of Arizona is no one's building shit. It's very chill out here, man.
Furious.
Like, ain't nobody coming out here to build stuff. It's a damn desert. But it was also my favorite thing about Japan. You know, people are like, oh man, Japan, that's so awesome. You get to go to Shibuya. You get to go to Tokyo, right? Even like Hiroshima, right? And it's like, oh man, that's so cool. And I'm like, no, bro, that was actually like the worst parts. My favorite place in all of Japan was Enna. Because it was just this nice, chill little town where everybody kind of just kept to themselves. There was like not a ton of people out. If you did go somewhere, it was like the nicest little grandma, you know, with this business that she's probably ran for like 30 years. She's totally fine just giving you all the silence in the world if that's what you want, or she'll yap with you. You know, it was great. Like that, I was like, I want to move here. I don't want to live in Tokyo. I don't want to live in any of these other places. Like I didn't even like it that much in the city,s especially like with all the public transportation and stuff like that, and how many people there were and how busy it was. I was like, dude, let me go back to the boonies. Get up to a porta potty mischief is now a Starbucks. I haven't even checked the porta potty. But I bet you the porta potty's changed. But it's why I like hiking and like hiking trails and stuff like that so much. Is because like, just lets you detach from everything. Like, when I go on a hiking trail here in Arizona and I take out my headphones, you know what I hear? This is what I hear. Nothing. I hear nothing. And it's amazing. It's miraculous. It's the best. It's like that I like that. I am an enjoyer of that. But, you know, some people, they get out there and they're like, oh my god, this is horrendous. There's no sound, no one's talking. Like you can literally hear somebody talking from like, I don't even know, dude, half a mile out, because there's just nothing. There's that level of nothing that somebody talking at a normal level you can clearly hear, because there's just nothing for, you know, especially out here in the desert, it's so flat. There's nothing for those sound waves to hit until they hit your ear. It's just nothing. You can see people from a fucking mile out super easy because there's just nothing. It's amazing, dude. Or like when you're in the forest and it's like all you hear is nature. That's it. You hear birds. Maybe you hear some bugs. Hear some animals. And it's like, that's it. I love that. I think that's great. There's just so much like sensory overload that happens 24/7 whenever you're living in, you know, most places with people. Exalted Orb already is actually crazy. That's the main... That is the main trading currency in Path of Exile, too. But yeah. I think it's a bummer. It's a bummer like so few people. Like, I guarantee you Kenzie doesn't have an inner monologue. I know, because she'd be going insane if she had to listen to herself. Got him.
No mana! Rattling bones!
Rattling
Can I carry
bones.
any more?
Can I carry anymore? Laddie. Wait, could you put in multiple of the exact same? Ugh. Ooh. That's nice. I'll do that. Suburbs here is silent on most days except for planes and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Planes. It's, oh, you know, it's silent except for one of the loudest fucking things in existence. Oh, really? That's all? Wow. How relaxing. Yeah, you could take a nap here. It's super silent. Other than there will be a random clown that comes out and screams bloody murder in your ear once every few hours. But other than that, I mean, it's so relaxing. Like, so chill. What are you talking about, Genzu? You're literally always talking about how your neighbor is running over shit and getting 75 deliveries at like 1 a.m. and Fuzz is constantly like, I literally cannot sleep. This bitch is ordering the entire McDonald's menu throughout the week.
How's the clearing? Here's what I've got.
Sorry, but I've obtained far too much information to buy anything that you're peddling right now. Good attempt, though. You know? Good attempt. If you were talking to someone else, they might have believed you. There's just so many sounds that you take for granted because they're just in your daily life all the time.
Stick to the cairns.
And it's not until you're truly out where there's no sounds that you realize. It's just like light pollution, you know? Light pollution is something 99% of people like in cities and shit don't even realize exists. They just think, oh yeah, that's how the sky looks. That's just how the sky looks. And then you take them out to the middle of nowhere where there's nothing in miles and miles. where you have to drive, 10 miles to even see a single shack. And then they go, whoa, why does the sky look like that? Yeah, that's called light pollution. Fucking city people don't even know what that is. There's so many things like that that, like, people don't even realize. Because, like I said, every single day they're exposed to it. It's just their normal life. They don't know what life is like without it. And then once they see what life is like without it, they're like, what the hell is this? What the hell is even that? Four to 5 cold damage. Life. 16 to life. I lose cold resistance. I'll put it on for now. Like, I literally had to explain to my sister what light pollution was. Because she did not understand why the sky looked different. And this is not when she was like a little kid, bro. She was like 24. And I had to explain to her what fucking light pollution was. I was like... But she lives in Portland. And she's a city girl. Like, this doesn't make you sad? That, like, you're somehow living your entire life not even knowing what nature looks like? This doesn't make you sad at all?
She's like, I love the city. It's so fun. It's so exciting. It's so boring out here. Like, what if I want to go to the club? Like, where's the club even at out here?
What the shit? What the goddamn fuck is this? Oh. Ooh. Oh, he got me.
Out of mana.
Oh. New talisman? Ooh. Ooh. All right, so we go from 26 deeps to 30 deeps. Big. Huge. Go from 12 deeps to 9 deeps. Well, slam is higher. Slam's what we care about. There we go. But yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, different strokes for different folks and all that for sure. But I do genuinely feel sad for people that are just incapable of loving the simplest of things.
Let's have a gander. It's shape and fill.
Well, turned our one thing that we put into it into two. Worth.
One thing I'll say, that I don't know when they change this. I don't know if it's a season change or whatever, but
I'm full up.
finding way more rares now. Like way more rares than you did in 0.1. Way more crafting materials. And engaging in far more of the late game mechanics early, which is very good, because I felt like you got to the end game, you got the maps, and you're like, what the fuck are all these systems? And now you're actually being introduced. I was actually just glazing Warframe for this. Literally just, I think like yesterday or 2 days ago, I was glazing Warframe on the stream about this. About how good they are at like, especially compared to like Destiny of Draven. Holy. Oh, baby. Oh. Uh-oh. Please, not like this. Stop. Stop it.
Get a grip on this. The grip on this world is broken. Let the earth take you.
I think they're getting ass blasted by players on the servers right now, I think is what is happening.
Right.
That was terrifying though. I gotta go back. It'd be so nice when I could just identify shit for free. Oh, it'll be amazing. I should get my money back for selling that. Huh? Oh. Well. Log in. Servers are struggling. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit, Kenzie. It's such a stupid rule. Scottsdale's nice if you're rich. I think the game is fucked. Cheaper than San Diego? Well, yeah. We're gonna alt F4. We're gonna reboot. The servers are struggling. Tell me that's a mortgage, Oz. Tell me that's a mortgage. And not a full, not that you're paying $3,000 of a month for rent. I think the servers are just dead. I don't know if we're getting in. Here for the drops, W. We might have to end stream. We might have to end the stream. It seems like their servers are literally dying. You fucking 9 to 5ers, bro. You goddamn 9 to 5ers. 5 o'clock rolls around. Everyone's getting off. They're 9 to 5, ready to log in over the weekend. And the servers just fucking explode. It's 5:27 right now. I don't think we're getting in. Let me check down detector, see if anybody's posting. Yup. Huge raise in reports at 5:12. Let me check the Twitter. Investigating client crashes, including deadlock. We change servers from Cali. Try Texas. Put me in, chief. 4,000 rent for 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Yeah, bro. My mortgage for my house I just bought is 2,200 or 2,300. And 2,300. It's insane paying almost double that for rent. I didn't get to grab all the loot, man. This is bullshit. I think we might have to end stream. I think we're cooked. We're cooked. Wait, let me look at this video. Calvin just added me on this video about Kojima apparently getting mad from Expedition 33 winning all the awards. Your face when you have to hear this song for the 8th time at the TGAs. It laughs. Bro, I told you guys Kojima was pissed. I told you he's fucking pissed. Yeah, game is cooked. We'll have to play some other time. I might probably call it here. I'll try rebooting one more time. Van what? There's an update to Deadlock. Try rebooting one more time. Poor Kojima. He definitely got robbed on a couple of those awards. I'm not gonna lie. A couple people got fucking... Couple people. Unable to connect to login server. Can I play the game? I think KCD2 got robbed the most, but Death Stranding definitely probably should have won a couple of them. What are other people's streams looking like? Let me check PoE2 Twitch. Yeah. I guess every single person can't play right now. The fucking 9-to-5ers, bro. The fucking 9-to-5ers crashing the game. Can you guys, can you damn wage slaves go back to your job? Can you go log in the fucking work? God damn it. This is bullshit. I wanted to play PoE. I've been waiting for Druid for so long. I know the moment I end stream, it'll come back. This is bullshit. Yeah, why is it going to be amazing, Kenzie? Well, you could barely hear it. Barely even existed to you. At 5:18,
So, about 18 minutes ago, we're aware of issues with unexpected database error, disconnections, and are investigating. By the way, this is why it's way better to have games that aren't always online. I fucking hate that all of our games these days are always online. You cannot play them offline. You remember when you could just boot up Diablo 2 and just play Diablo 2? Those were the good old days. Oh, right, because of the traffic. Oh, right. The traffic. You're so far away you could barely hear the planes, but the traffic, it's just crazy. The weirdos block the main entrance and everyone just filters into the neighborhood. Because you're so far away from the airport. Mm-hmm. Where's the dokes edit? Bro, I know the moment. Let's pop in and see what these guys are doing in Warframe. Maybe they can entertain us.
Hey, it's the guy that likes to wait.
I love waiting.
Look at this
He doesn't
waiting
like
guy.
playing games.
I love server issues. It's a damn 9 to 5ers. They crash the servers.
Yep, what's the what's the Steam DB looking like? What's the concurrent?
Oh, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. What is it? How do you easily get there? I'll just check there.
Lasers.
206,515.
That's less than what they have normally, right? Or like their peak anyway.
Yeah, their peak was 290 just today.
Their overall peak was today?
No. Just the peak today was 290.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't their peak like 660?
It was a lot. All-time peak players.
I saw the Druid. It looks fucking sick.
It's very good. 578,000 was their peak.
Okay.
I blame the 9 to 5ers.
Yeah, it makes sense. What do they say on like their social media or anything?
About 19 minutes ago, they said they're aware of issues and looking into it. But everyone's stream is the exact same. No one is in.
Nice.
EU, NA, we're all down.
Nice.
Yes, Dota 2 is indeed a MOBA. What are you guys farming in Warframe?
I'm doing the Descent into Avernus over here.
Okay.
We're doing Descendia.
Oh!
He's dead.
Mushroom time, baby.
I'm letting the devil out. I'm having a great time.
He's the devil.
I got hit by some fucking lightning and died instantaneously.
Hang on.
He got hit by low tier god.
Kill yourself.
In Minecraft.
In game, of course. Yes, in game.
Man, this gives you a lot of riven slivers.
gives you a lot of good stuff, and
No, no.
it's only like a 30-minute run, which is really nice. Not fucking circuit that you got to run like 2-3 hours every week.
This is just way better than circuit. I'm very happy about it.
Man,
Yeah.
Chris, I should have gotten somebody that does toxin damage or corrosive for this fucking armor.
True.
That's why you just do heat damage. It's easy.
The Mire got an incarnate. Did it not have one before? Oh.
The what now?
The Mire?
Hasn't the Mire had an incarnate?
I thought so. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think they added any new incarnates this update.
Oh,
God, I know if I end stream, it's just gonna freaking... The server issues are gonna get fixed.
Oh, absolutely. And I need you to keep your stream up for another, like, hour and a half so I get my drops.
I need another 2 hours, Zach, so at least.
What the fuck? Do I get drops from my own stream?
You have to watch your own stream?
I don't think I'm watching my own stream.
You're just missing out on a free viewer, too.
Yeah. Whatever will I do? Is that deep voice, Chris? No, this is stoner Chris.
What?
It's true. I thought they were bringing wall running back, Chris.
No, they had to delay it. I want to go back to the slander that's being said about me, though. Uh-oh. My flight ran out right over the fire. That would have been awkward.
Nearly auto-corrected to deep throat, Chris. That's crazy.
What in the...
Yep, that's Chris.
That's Chris, alright.
He's known for his deep throat capabilities, trust me.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there was a box back here. 1 second, Chris. Oh, it was only 1,000 affinity.
Spin. Spin.
I'd love to play my video game.
Spin.
I should have played Clover Pit. I could have been gambling right now.
I could have. Oh, me actually.
What a fumble.
I'll bring out my Latum for this.
Go. Go, Nako. Go, Nako. Go, bounce around my balls. No, they're destroying it. My beautiful mushrooms.
Oh, my minions died. Hello, come back. And should I stream my Warframe so that they got something to watch?
Yeah, give me a Warframe stream. Give me some content here.
Incoming content.
You guys can see Uriel.
We do be letting the devil out.
Melee Riven Mob.
Oh wait, I could do pop out. Oh, whoa, look at that. Here we go.
Lunder. Oh yeah, I forgot. Lunder.
Twerk? I'm not twerking. That's not the type
Twerk
of content.
Jack.
You are not getting
Thank
that
God
type of
I threw a
content.
thing down. Holy shit, those things hurt, Chris.
Yeah, they're mimics.
Was not expecting them to hurt this much, though.
Yep,
Oh,
they hurt.
oh, get me out of here. This place is a hellhole.
Yeah, see, you gotta rate the drip.
Very nice, very nice. Not as good as that M1 Grand drip though.
It's true. Hold on, we gotta get the ping.
Oh, I need audio.
Thinks themselves equal to the luminaries. I ask you.
This is for you.
Do this blasphemy.
Oh, so good.
Oh, mechanics. How dare you?
I died.
You died.
But did he really die? He's no.
I full died.
Oh.
He killed my mushroom.
Oh.
I don't know how. but he
Get
did.
down from there. There we go.
Imagine
I'm
if you
very
got
confused.
Archon shards from this.
Did you die like that again?
Yep.
Well, he's dead.
Hey, look, I'm here, everybody.
The realm is
Didn't
currently
fucking screw
down
me
for
out this time.
maintenance. Oh,
Nice.
well, that's new.
There should be a sum accord thing in here.
Maybe they fixed it.
Gain heat damage, resistance, but all damage taken. I'm just gonna do status stuff. Where's it at, Chris?
It's in the room somewhere. I forget where it is exactly.
Well,
It's like one of these corners. Something.
Maybe if I
It's
click
in the-
fast enough, it'll work, guys. Let me click faster.
and I don't know where it's at.
It's gone.
Let me in. Let me in. I'm about to let the devil out.
Do it. Give in.
Well, I think we're cooked.
Oh yeah, we're gonna let the devil out.
Isn't that like the worst time for it to go down? I mean, for me, for me it is. Also pretty bad time because they're like trying to get people in because it's a free weekend. So they want like people to try it and then buy it. For everyone, I
She's
mean.
following me.
Yeah, kinda. Nobody wants their game to be down on a fucking Friday after work. Well, gamers, I think I'm gonna have to call it.
Time of death.
Time of death. 5:49 p.m. MSC. It's cooked. I tried. We actually did like get 3 hours of gameplay somehow before it died. But we didn't even get out of Act 1. They've added so much content. 3 hours still in Act 1 is crazy. There's just so much more shit to do now. Way more loot, way more like initial impressions is I don't know how much of this stuff is recent changes. But
They're all dead already. Chris?
We had one last one.
But all the changes, like it's way better than 0.1 the last time I played. You get way more currency early on, so you can start crafting your own gear. You get way more rares, which is very nice. Previously, like, you never got rares, bro. Now you get rares way more often. You can put freaking support gems multiple times, which is major W change. I didn't think that they would change that. They seemed like they really didn't want to change that. So now, if you're playing a slow class, you could just put attack speed gem on every single thing, you know?
That one thing just sounds great to me, because that was, I think, my main complaint.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I was attacking fast enough as Sorceress.
Yeah, yeah. And it sucked because they were so adamant about no, only one attack or one support gem per character. But yeah, you could put on extra fire damage on every single one of your skills if you want to run fire or whatever. It's the W change. And
Sounds great.
Yeah, I like the new sprint. Sprint feels really good. Helps you traverse the map before you have movement speed. And maybe I was just getting good RNG, but it seems like movement speed rolls way more common on boots, which I still am of the opinion it should be an implicit. I think movement speed should always be on boots, but they seem to not want to do that. Whatever. But yeah, I'll try and stream it again at another time. I'll probably do some Warframe or something off stream. I don't know. We'll see. But have a good one, guys. Maybe I'll stream later. Bye, 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 bye.